Now, I can't really ask you to speculate too much on a weird night, but let's just maybe if we could start with the game, and you see a couple of really good performances by some young guys. You know it meant a lot to Coronado and Klapka. What do you think of the group's overall effort and those two?
Yeah, it was a difference maker for sure. I think when you get, you inject some new people into the lineup. Maddie's been great all year, but it's nice to see him, cap it off with a hat trick. So, it gives the group life, and that's what we need.
Kind of a different night, though, right?
Yeah.
Knowing that something is up, we all probably have our own ideas about what went up, but how do you guys kind of stay focused?
Yeah, it's interesting for sure. I mean, that's professional sports. It sucks when you lose some good people that are well liked in the dressing room and popular in here, especially when it happens to younger kids that this typically might be the first time they're in a situation like this. So it's you feel for them and. It sucks, man. It's hard to stay focused. Obviously, it caught everybody's attention, but we at the end of the day we got the job done.
And Naz, what does it say about what goes on in this room? That brotherhood that you guys have developed. I mean, I think it's come leaps and bounds in the last little while. You've seen certainly not only change to personnel, but to the environment in here and how one another cares for each other. I mean, I think there's something there, isn't there?
Right. I definitely agree. I mean, we want to perform for each other. I mean, that's what. I've been on good teams before, and that's what all of them have in common is, they hold you're held accountable by each other, and you don't want to let the guy next to you down. And, that really generates some momentum and builds you into a great team. So it's great to see.
How would you compare Matt Coronado today to even a few months ago?
I think he's evolved for sure. I mean, that's... there comes a crossroad in a young player's career where, you go this way or that way. And Matty's certainly gone the right way. He's done everything he's in his power to become a better talent on the ice and to have more poise and more confidence out there. And we're seeing that, every single day. So not only is he a great player, he's a great kid, and he wants to be better. He wants to learn. And I'm not surprised he's having the results he's having.
What do you make of that shot of his?
It's lethal, yeah. He's got a quick little snapper on him for sure. So he can definitely certainly pick a corner as well. So he's got goal scoring talent, and that's on full display.
What do you remember about your first career hat trick?
Still on my wall to this day. So I mean that was a pretty special one for me, and I was asking him. I don't think he had one in the American League, so that's his first pro hockey. He wasn't quite sure, so I was a little confused by that. I didn't quite understand how he didn't know, but he certainly in the NHL is another level, and I'm happy for him.
Now, as you talked about how weird the game was with everything kind of swirling around, is it weird now as everyone sort of waits?
It is. It's a awkward situation. It's not something that us as players, want to happen. But at the end of the day, I mean, management's put in a situation where, you might have to pull the trigger here, or, trades fall through, or they escalate. I mean, they're hard to come by. So I understand you got to hop on the decision. It's never easy, watching guys you form bonds with leave the dressing room.
Have you experienced anything like this before in your career?
Probably. I mean, yeah, I've seen lots of guys come and go, believe me. So, but like I said, I mean, it's harder to as a veteran guy to watch a young player who's, become fond of the city and fond of the guys and really starting to kind of, cement his way into having a professional career, have to leave so abruptly. So, that sucks, man. It sucks. But, I wish them all the best, of course.